다들은 아주 내 진심으로 니 담아들라. 근데 마주야리 아니요로 마마선 하나.
So we're doing together our accomplishment of Sukhavati practice, the Buddha Amitabha practice, today for the last time for a little while.
내갑지라 나왔지 미사지라 근데 아니 가서 가 가도 양 좀나 뒤값이 양 가서 좀나 냠됐던데 냠내시리 근데 봐요시.
And so I hope we'll be reconvening in that 2 or so months' time from now.
대디자네 제땅고니 소수 낭나 냠내시되는 되게 요리 배나 소수 낭나 냠내시되는 되게 요리데 이내 긴도 만촌데 베실랍지 긴도 만촌 냠데 된바이나 실랍 냠데 소나 냠데 톱송 요리 배나 다당가 준데나 몇자 탐바요나 몇자게 대치신답지 되나 머르르기 줄라 대치신답 초아데 차자 되는 그 비용 요송요리 근데 자네 뭐가체 냠데 아니 대신인데 맞되나야 비용데 냠데 용송요리 득바세야나 기바리 득바시디 값서 몇자게 몇직세나 몇자게 냠데 몇직세나 마치세기요나 마치세스는 다 독자다 치시기요나 내가 독자지 레기요나 머리줄라 머리레셀릭 득바티 요송요리 게와시리 값사던들이 대인도 자는 냠든 좀내 지 취시야데 네바 치야요리 피용 치야요리.
So it is good to do this practice in the meantime on our own at home. But there are particular advantages to practicing together. It's more powerful, it's more blessed. There's the quality that if, say, 100 people do the practice together, then the amount of positive energy that's created is if every one of those persons had recited the practice 100 times. So it amplifies the effect of the practice when you do it in group through the blessing of the Sangha, the blessing of the spiritual community coming together. Bad karma works in a similar way, in that if 100 people get together and kill one person, it's not as if they each killed 1/100th of a person. They each get the karma of killing one person. So it's as if there's 100 people that have been killed. So there's this magnifying effect on actions. So I want to give a little bit of instructions about the practice. Normally when we do this practice we simply sit down and do it and chant it together. But since we have an opportunity with the translator to do that, I'd like to do that, even though we will this Friday be having another final teaching.
Tang nga chu beben ta nga chu nang bu chu de la ani ndo chi tang nga sine ndo nga ni ke do ne ni xi ya yu ri.
So in our Tibetan Buddhism we have Sutra and Tantra, the Sutrayana and the Tantrayana practice.
Sang ha ge chu de la ta nga chu ji sa ja ka ju ge lo ni ma la so ba ta be ge nang bu chu la ta de na ma da ma bo yu ri.
So there are many different varieties and strands of the tantric Tantrayana, the practice of secret mantra, and all the different traditions of Tibetan Buddhism, the Nyingma, Kagyu, Sakya, Gelu.
다단 디 초와데 아니 니마게 아니 거러름 보지 무세 거러름 보지 그 니바 응서 때문에 팹네 남치면 저도 제셔야 돼 아니 때려도 야지 된지 다당 아주 때르마 까마 다능신의 솜시해요 되나니 때르마셔야 돼 거러름 보지 그 받들려 배는데 절대로 야지 된지.
So this particular practice was one that was coming from the Nyingma tradition, in particular a second coming of Guru Padmasambhava in the person of Namchu Mikyu Dorje, who revealed this teaching as a Dharma, a treasure teaching which he discovered, which had been left for him to discover by Guru Padmasambhava. So there are scriptural teachings that come through the lineage, reaching back to Buddha, and then there are treasure teachings that are hidden in various places to be found later on. So this is one of those dharmas, those treasure teachings.
다 때마 세야데 그러는 보치게 파텔레 베리 값서 마오바 니마 nga도 값서 아니 춘든데게 춘데게 아니 다포 때마 빼나 다다다 남치 문저 돌제세야다 아니 때동 레랍 링바세야다 더가나 이 때동 산제 링바세야다 때동 깔마 링바세야다 때동 초조 링바세야다 다 덴데지게 아니 그러는 보치 코란 거 줄바 덴데지 론 덴데지가 나니 메이 메인나 덴데 파이 메인나 덴데 마그 메인나 덴데 아니 때동 그 메인나 덴데지 팹네 값데도 아니 텔레도 그래시 값데도 텔레도 값서 아니 소수냠니 세바이나 아니 때그 핑그리 예송에 다 덴데지 롱디르시.
So there's a prophecy to the effect that because Buddha Padmasambhava hid away these teachings for a future time, our time, which is a very difficult time of degeneration, that they were specifically meant for our times, and Guru Rinpoche prophesied in each case who would be finding this particular dharma. There's a number of different tertons or treasure teaching revealers, such as Namchu Michu Dorje, Terap Lingpa, Chogye Lingpa, Sanjay Lingpa, Jigme Lingpa, many different revealers of treasures, and in each of these dharma teachings there's a prophecy by Guru Padmasambhava that it will be this particular revealer who is to find this treasure at this particular time. And because it's tailored in that way, and there's a prophecy that goes with it in this way, it makes it very beneficial to practice those particular teachings for the time in which they were meant to be found.
남치 문저 돌지네 마주에도 아니 가주디 니마를 쳐지 니마가 냠네시 가주가 냠네시 다 든데스네 라마를 마지다 라마 카시지 주발세네 아니 나가 잡을라마 잡지 산지 땡지를 못치 콩나 주바가 바르장네 마치에 왔으네 주바 바르 마치에 왔어 선합 친카 마냠바 주바 바르 마치에 왔어야 돼 문에 차려 선합 친카 냠요 말이 주바 바치요 말이 Dindusine Lama Kashichi Rinpoche June, Makazawa Lama, Jabjasanje Tenje Rinpoche, Kuna Jubata Tubi.
And so this practice then passed through the Nyingma as well as the Kagyu tradition, and eventually came to my teachers, Sanjay Tenzin Rinpoche. And so it comes in an unbroken lineage to him and from him. And the blessings of the practice are therefore very intact.
Tatini Zongde, Namchi Major Dorjeki, the Yegete, Tel Chatuni, Da Parde, any Lama Tang, any chi, the Nyamni Sini, Mambochi, the Tony, Jalu Chukolashin, Jalu Rimbo Bodhisattva, and the chi, Mambochi Chayo. The Ranaji, Chen de la Munjin Done, Chingune Cheta Drupake, Cheta Drupa Yamne, Machet de la Korani. Sanyamni Sine, Dege Tata, Mambochi Yuris, Maumbalayang, Mambochi Swari, Tataya, Yimbaris, Maumbalayang, Natsoke Zundushi, Yamni Abochi Shebaina, Sechi Lucilla, Sang Jesia, the Kazang Kondo Sheba Najiri, Natsu Lakbanana Yuris. Sosu Zundudang, Sosu Yamni Shebaina, Natsu Lakbala, Hope the Kalatagon, Shovichi Yurita, Shovichi. Of the college Hovich, Yin and Achi Labanana, Novel Rana Yusi at a novel Lapala Yusi.
So it's a very effective practice in which many masters of the past have attained the rainbow body, have attained full enlightenment in their very lifetime. And that's also happening in the present time. There are people who are attaining full enlightenment through this practice in this very body, without leaving this life. And in the future, there will be people, we ourselves, for instance, if we put the effort into this practice, then we could attain enlightenment in this very lifetime without leaving this body, without going through another reincarnation. So that really just lies in our own hands, whether we put the effort into it. You know, we hold this practice, it may seem like it's just some piece of writing on some pieces of paper, but in fact it's a very precious jewel that we hold in our hands.
Novel Rana Yunaya, Novel Sosu Peju Tayade, Sosudega, Sosu Peju Matana, Magic Jamson down the Comde Shatan, Song Soyode, Magic Comseke, Jamso Chicken Sana, Magic Kakom Shedona, Co Jamso Lola on the Kakom Shannon around Dubyungloa, Jamso Chicken Sana, Magic Shena, Kakom neck, called Magic Shona, Co Jamso Chick Solejana, Co Kakom Shellet, Koran Jongloa. They did an Aransoya, Novel Rana Yubate, Sosu Peju Matane, the Legisevana, Sosu Jong Lazy.
So, if we have a jewel, then it's up to us to use it. It doesn't do us any good to have wealth that we just keep, without doing anything with it. If someone died of thirst as they were living right next to a huge lake, it'd be nobody's fault but their own for not, drinking the water that's there. So if we don't take advantage of this precious jewel and use it, then we're the ones that will lose out.
Gombo Obami, Horanka Kanji Son Yuresina Kanza Kanala Shiki, Kanza Kanala Shiki, the base, the Pahjane, Nak Main Yila Sepa Zamjis, Nak Main Yila Sepa Zamjisiateke, the Pa Laname Bachikan Gombo Obamila, Gombo Obamila, Sansalo, Sanji Chipamila, Sansalo, Smart Devajina, Jesho, Seandachita. Up you get Mengatoni to the chip. Any Sanskrit Tata Mingitoni, Namo Bangawa, the Amitabha, Tatangata, Arate Saya Sambadaya, Theatre, Amituba, Amit Samba, Amit and Betita, Amit and Gaman and Gagana Katakar, Sawakale, Chayankare, Sohasi, Ti Nate, Chachituna. They are back, Gombo Bamil, Teba, Chachituna, Dun Sawatan, the Medishasona. Nisong Yawa Yedat, Roson, a Medikiso in a Metieson. Gombo Bami Korangi, Shinani, Musutan, the Soya.
So I talk very highly of this practice, but it's not just me who praises it. In fact, Buddha Amitabha himself, who is the Red Buddha who this ceremony is focused upon, said things like, I will not attain enlightenment unless someone can attain my Pure Land by reciting my name 3 times. And also there's a long mantra which just Rinpoche recited just now in the puja, which Buddha Amitabha himself said, if you just recite this mantra 1 time, it will prevent lower rebirth. So it will prevent falling back into realms of hells, spirits, animal realms. So these are kinds of things that Buddha Amitabha himself has said about this practice.
Kuchi ngala ta churang chu ya shu de ngala tero ji de kuchi ta mama bo ji de la kun do si de de indi ta ne ta nga lo ju ni tho ni da ba de da xie ta be ge nan chu de la gang chang so byong ji se ne so byong gen de de ne ta de ji sun ju ji ri de indi ta ne ta sa ga wa le de ne yang ta nga chu be ge nan be ge chu de Sangha Chude, Tachi Zawasum the Gechimori, Lama Yedam Kando. That Gechimbo the Chiran Lama Yapontea, Niba the Gechim and Chimbo the Yedan Yabochitia, then the Yedam Yapotiari. The name the Tane, the Yedam and Dele Lasachi. Tang and Thomas, the cheating eta, Amitabha in the Chishin, that and the Choat and Mela, then the Singarank and the princess in the Zugu use such a Kasakala.
So sometimes people ask me, please give me the most precious practice, the best practice for me, and or the highest practice. And so Rinpoche says, I've been a monk since the age of 12, and have had a good bit of study and experience now. And in our Tibetan Buddhism, there's importance of the 3 roots, the guru, the yidam, and the dakini. So it's of course important to have a good guru, and then the yidam, the meditational deity, is very important. And Rinpoche says, for me, I've not seen a better yidam, more appropriate yidam for myself and others than this Buddha Amitabha for many reasons.
Nenditane, that's Hojini Dena, Mamabochi Sanguere, that a paper, burger, the Dege, Karasene, Gombo, Obami, any Sijala in the Sine. One matom nani, doing Inga marriage. Karasi Shego na summit, and some cigarettes, when a country new taxi at that, Kando in Pixie at that. Muneke, Tachi, someone nani, someone. That the Gechimbo, Chachimbo Jirishi there. Some not on Shina.
So I've remained teaching this practice as the main teaching that I give. And there have been some Tibetans who, because of the great preciousness and the what would traditionally be a very exclusive and secret kind of practice that I've been giving it so freely, or letting people participate in it, and some of them say, it's without initiation. Rinpoche is letting people have access to this practice, and so there's some people that have this kind of tighter view about it.
That in the Tane, Tang Asia Magoashene, Chiranchi Yamne Yapoji Shede Vayina, Tin Yamachilla, Chiransola, named the Sheda Magosani. Nishi Nani Ibasiati. 지란소기 지란소는 의신이 받지 니마찔라 준르 야보시 야보지 냠린시 바이나 내시 마고와사니 의신 나는 이 받지 니마찔라 갑 대두 망보지 시에 돼야돼 다 드레인 종송 삼바치 오니 또다 디니 모델라 다 던데지 용이 그래와 유시
So, if we put if we've done some study, some learning of the teachings, and we apply ourselves in this practice, what I would hope and what I would expect at some point in the future, that as you're doing this practice, through the blessings of doing it, you will have these moments of insight, where you'll have an aha moment, and you'll think, so all those things that I was learning about, now I get it, now I understand. So that's the kind of instant sort of progress in understanding and awakening that can happen through this practice.
다다 내시에 되나 지난소 다 베베 난추시라 하마오마 지게 켄자 탕카직 때네 루몬데 지자주지 근저지 다데 가래나 지삼 지 예담스야 단다든지 고시라 하고요 말와 든다 하마오서 차디 지 코랑그 냠용도 시에 되려 미시다 시다 지 나솔로 요즘 말이 삼바 지 코랑 기타지 든데 지 삼고 요저리지 든데 말이지 지난소 근근에 냠니 시트 바이나 그러는 뭐지 응으서 코랑 그 샬 두문하는 그러는 뭐지 롱디네 마음바세도 그러는 뭐지 드랍 제발한 총리 디 마음바시 롱딘디 별로 산지 그때 다 차리 값어 아니 다 아메리카다 유럽 디 솔아니 그게 상하가 취트 땜바다 다 그리 그러는 뭐지 마음보 값어 상하가 취트 땜바다 다인데 값어 아니 수냠리 세나야 디 값어 다 되라 문에 기치 좋아 톱네 그러는 뭐지 샤이 용네 진반이가 좋아 톱바 난시 다다 나초에 냠리 세나 나초 참마 상지 좋아 톱지 봐 무스 던지 차대 이러지 들매기는 저거 요나에 추스랍데 냠거 요 말이지 추스랍데 딱딱 요리지.
So some people may think, this is a very exclusive kind of Tibetan thing with these tankas and these pictures of deities, and wondering what it is, what's that about, a yidam, a meditational deity. It seems quite foreign and separate from us, but Guru Rinpoche himself made the prophecy that this practice would spread. After spreading in Tibet, it would spread to the West. And that being the case, whoever comes into the contact with this practice, it's perfectly possible to have the same kinds of realizations through it, full enlightenment, because the practice itself remains just as powerful and blessed as it is, no matter where it's found, no matter who is able to engage in it.
I think I don't do. Mashi any that yote namjong I share use. Chu mujitren around su, the shin don't yamin shiggy, mujil, munrochi, so city. Mujit yabo chawarsi balang and namju shade, munro the carerisina, now can tata yamba simji tam chick cheat. Netren or park choat, the shin don't yamin shiggy, samba. Cool number of you in the education bodies.
So that's my brief explanation for now. And now going into the main practice of the Buddha Amitabha Sukhavati Pure Realm practice. As I always say, the preliminary stage is very important, more profound than the main practice, because by setting that intention, that will determine the quality of the main practice. So at this point, our preliminary stage is to set the intention that I'm going to do this practice, meditation, and recitation of the Sukhavati, Pure Land, for the benefit of all living beings throughout space.
Nam Si Nam Do Ram Jin Alan De Be Ha Shi So Ji Xin Na Shu Ba Ye San Ji Ji Lang Wen De Ba Be So Kong La Zhan Zhan Da Jia Da Xi Yu Me Je Bo Da Den Den De Gong San Be Ji Ba Ke Da Ba Da Ba Gong La Gong Ba Jia Jie Da Ba Ji Gong Ba Da Ba Sa Da Da Ba Ni Yin Jie Nam Jie La Gong Da Be Ba Yi Sa Se Ba Sa Da Da Ba Di Jie Sa Se Be Da Jie Ba Be Ba De Ba Jie Ba Jie La Sa Da Lo Jam Ba Jie Ne Ba De Do Jie Ji Jie Le Se Wang Gong Bo San Be Ba Sa Yi Nien Bo Le Ba Nam Ba Se Nam Wei Nien Bo Ba Jia Kan De Sang Ba Do Jie Be Hai Le Yin Na No Re Da Wa La Di Nien Ma Yi Sa Se Le Na Da Jie Ba Jie Jo Sa Jie Shen Ba Jie La Sa Sa Lo Den Jie Dang Jia Da Jie Se Jie Nya Den Jiao Men Da Yi Wang An Ma La Nian Da Dong Da Yin Ben So Ba Bi Bi Nian Yang Se Wen Ju Gu Lu Li Yin Jie Da Jiao Jie Jie Shang Jie Jie So De Jie Wa Jie 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 Ma Wei Zhao Wa Jin Be Ban Be Ba Sa Xi Lang Bo Jie La Shang Sa Lo Sang Ba Jin Bo Dim Jiao Xin Me Be Me Dong Ni Dan Jie Bo Yang Hua Song Ba Jie Bo Dan Le Wai Me Me Sang Nam De Jie De La Jie Ho Lo Dang De Xie La Dan Dong Dong Do Jie Jie Le Wa La Ni Jie De Jiang Jie Jie Sa Se Mi Se Ge Le Da Xie Be Jie De Jiu Wa Jie La Shang Sa Lo Da Jia Den De Zhao Wa Dong Ba Lo Ye Dan Ye Wa Se Wa Hong Ye Ni Den De Ban Be Song De Yi Xie De Da Xie De Le Be Se So Ba Jiu Do Jian Jiang Jian De Lo Na Ro Dang Ma Ba Me La Ju Jie Gong Bo Ba Yu Zhen Yi Zha Gong Jie Wan Ma Ba Qie Jie Jiang Jie Ju Ba Jie Nan Dang De Da Sa Shen Ba Den Du Ba So Sa La Sa Jia Jie La Ma Ni Be Ya Me De Huang Da Bo Ka Jie La So Ba De So Ka Jie La Ma Na Ye Ba Jie Na Nang Da Jin Jie Lo Jie La Gong Jie Ngang Ba Song Ba Ji Jie Na Gong La Jia Jie Me Ba Dang Le Jie Da Jie Be Gong Jie La Nian Wei Jin Ba Me Ba Jin Jie Lo Me Wei Gong Jie Ho Wei Song Ba Ji Ming A De Gong Ji Be La Ma La Yin De 切巴一切
高安
巴美我也没三界有。南无公觉僧当扎瓦僧，强烈南拉加僧经，德我三界南我僧，三界九德僧解脱。南无公觉僧当扎瓦僧，强烈南拉加僧经。我三界南我僧，三界九德僧解脱。南无公觉僧当扎瓦僧，强烈南拉加僧经。我三界南我僧，三界九德僧解脱。他尼今日是三月，会见众的所教见当中别说，见当等等或反境，连见能的都满的，连见红花红，用的老花叶，没大见当中别说，连见都满些，连上海的巴拉，人爱的都满些吧，开销都能连见的，那都给人爱心的人。看得门年之子那，一切都为老百姓，地位可为阿拉尼，我们萨鲁哈巴拉萨鲁哈巴尼，我们光明为大为大，可怜没帮助尊主。天为当界在界内，其乐都界开放了，一切我的没办法，没家家人，嘎达龙的巴耶，南沙航外几百人，没到了达拉摩耶。面见见本大后，没到见见本没见，你那你是巴卡，你本巴达的啦，我把门黄昏大满，下见上见两家的，能见见见。我正为修巴拉，也见见见万车花，下界大界大界当，也愿另外被满尽，先别大界别大界，下头人见到，下界大界万多满。也要多学着心，先别到界别大有，三界三八大，你天大就完美过，说我身界内身界，这是连连这边，也花今年见大界。巴米杰拉
Drubchen
Dana Dhamma Lepoya Simje Shabda Simoji Nila Jiva Bhavaji Vanseva Khaji Jivese Lima Jide Nimbana Dana Dhamma Lepoya Simje Lima Jivaji Kula Jiva Bhavaji Cho ye yong se do pa yo Wang pa la ta se de ho Wang da ye so wa ta je de So cho ya po ben ba so Da ke la la so pa mo Sen chen so ni so pa yo Wang pa la kun pa ho Hoàng Thế An Zo Linh Chiến Điện Sông Cha Gia Vô Nô Rơ Sô Đà Ghe La La Chư Phạm Bệ Bà Nè Sô Nì Sô Bái Chô Hoàng Màn Nè Nì Rơ Na Hoàng Quỳnh Gia Sô Vô Lê Rạp Linh Rì Rơ Linh Chia Linh Linh La la Jivan Bệ Sông Nhẹ Yong Sa Do Bai Chô Hoàng Lê Nam Men Đà La Hoàng Đà Kê Cham Nê Thế Ba La Đề Diện Chê Ba Bê Ba Na Đà Nê Đà Ma Lê Bô Yang Sinh Nhẹ Đê Chê Đà Mô Chê Ba Chê La Bê Ba Na Tu Chê La Chê Tam Chê La Chô Chê Ma Đa Sa Đa Sa Hoàng Đà Kê Cham Nê Ba La Tô Mê Chê Ba Bê Ba Na Đà Nê Tham Ma Lê Bô Yang Sinh Nhẹ Đê La Mô Chê Ba Chê La Bê Ba Na Tu Chê Ta Chê Tam Chê La Chô Chê Ma Đa Sa Đa Sa Hoàng Đà Kê Cham Nê Ba La Đà Nê Chê Ba Bê Ba Na Đà Nê Tham Ma Lê Bô Yang Sinh Nhẹ Chê Bê La Mô Chê Ba Chê La Bê Ba Na Chô Chê Ta Chê Tam Chê La Chô Chê Ma Đa Sa Đa Sa Quan Bê Chê Bê Sa Mê Ta Ba Sa Ha Ye Hoàng Tô Chê Cơ Nê Cơ Yên Chô Chán Đăng Chá Xuyên Đên Đê Mê Nang Ba Ta Vê Khăn Ngā Vê Chư Chê Qua La Sa Sa Lê A Tô Chê Sông Nê Sông Ngân Chô Chê Hoa Lê Hoa Tô Đài Mê Nhìn Bê Lê Mê Tô Đài Mê Tô Chê Chinh Chê Sê Ba Yê Nang Chê Tô Hoa Sam Sa Lê Tô Chê Tô Nê Tô Chê Chô Đô Bê Tô Nang Ngân Ba Sê Chông Ba Yê Chê Tô Chê Chang Đô Đà Mê Bê Khá Đinh Chê Chê Bê Khá Lai Sang Sa Lê Quan Đà Nê Ba Lê Quan Chê Bê Vô Ba Tô Đăng Ngân Ngā Ba Sa Chê Bê Chê Sa Tô Hồng Hoàng Khê Tam Chê Nhâm Ba Chà Chê Chê Khá Lai Sang Sa Lê A Sang Khá Tam Chê Nhâm Ba Chà
Sutta Kaya Me Baba Sebe me baba sava siddhi metta yenza sava karma sada me jada shirang hong ha 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 ho bangwa ve sava dadang wadang benjama benje baba ma samaya sado dene denje ajon dende ede yende rana de rane nangwa jazenda chande denje wanawa
다들라 다다 아주 임바삼노 땅 맡았나야 언제나 가랑 공부 오빠미 아니 시 나바다던 공부 오빠미는 난게 슬랍다 연대니 차창화데 소시 잡을라마 라마다 예단 2차 인사바 다 동네야 되지 삼노 땅 아니 되게 그송 톡라송 바크 슬랍 탐지랑라 마튼 송사바탄 노르지 시에나 다 되지 세 아니 유거더니 아니 오아메 데바르시 힘바 땅네 아메 데바르다 셔라송 바던지 힘바 땅 대가마마 아니 디 유거더니 아니 따따따데 공부 빠미 되니 내죄는 의주 공부 같아도 내죄 의주 공부더니 장 랑게 지부존의 마튼 아니 랑게 인가라든 공부 빠미 그 의주 공부치도 랑게 지부존의 마튼 받아 냠데 아니 그이스랍 레레스 용사바세 아니 공부 빠미 의주 슬랍데 인 림발을 레버갑스 가 숭그슬랍데 가라 숙송사바세 아니 공부 오바미 그 슬랍데 닝가라 레바다 냠데 아니 투지 슬랍데 숙송 사바세 다 강다장 공부 오바미 그 송도지 슬랍데 랑글 용아 예수나 형네 타토 라니장 공부 오바미 다 지금 마음발에 대화지 신나 지 축축다지 다 강다장 공부 오바미 용아 그 송도다 랑글 용아 예수 직바차송 사바.
So even if we don't do much more visualization, we can simply visualize Buddha Amitabha in the space before us, who appears as Buddha Amitabha in the complete form on the outside, but thinking that inside it's actually our spiritual guide, our guru, our spiritual master. So all those qualities of the spiritual guide appearing in the form of Buddha Amitabha and receiving the blessings of body, speech, and mind. So once you visualize like that, recite the mantra, and then at the conclusion, visualize Buddha Amitabha melting into a light, an orb of red light which comes to the crown of your head and passes from the crown of your head down to your heart. But as it passes into the crown of your head, feel that all of your physical negativity is being purified. You're receiving all the blessings of the body of Buddha Amitabha. And then as it passes down through your throat, feel that you receive all the blessings of the speech of Buddha Amitabha. And as it reaches your heart and merges with your heart, feel that you receive the blessings of the mind of Buddha Amitabha. And so, in conclusion, feel that you're completely purified and that your body, speech, and mind have become inseparable from Buddha Amitabha. So meditate upon that for a minute or for a minute now.
Sanje Nawa Daye Da Yesu Joy Doje Jimbo Da Yende Jimbo Deje Dona Lai Sanje Jase Bame Kodi Deje Wamsa Bade Meba Ye Dewa Jenye Zawe Jingade Dade Dene Zembe Dilmada Jewa Jenye Barma Jebar Dere Jene Anade Jana Join Dege Daga Mola Ndabande Sanje 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 Damje Amen Devai Sanje Labduso Devai Nai Bizane Avai Bodha Nai Sohai Sode Jarvai Seje Goin Soni Solai Jera Naga Desem Vesaba Konjo Solai Jebabe Jarve Dembai Mejeje Gewa Semje Konamo Gewa Sanje Tojeje Gesa Damje Jede Nagai Jela Mejeje Demje Dane Sozade Chene Menyam Dambe Chene Sabje Nenjeje Naje Jembe Jelma Dewa Jede Jeje Jene Bema Gajene Lede Dela Sanje Sanje Tone Jisede Debino Andimba
Di shove de inda. Di shove de. Inchi nyamde. Inji.
So let's recite this in English. Ema ho, in the heart of a blossoming lotus, upon the waters of a lake, you are the spontaneously accomplished wisdom, the embodiment of the 5 Buddha families, O great self-existing Pema Yabyum, surrounded by the clouds of Dakinis. To you we pray. Grant your blessings so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. As a result of our negative actions, whenever we suffer from illness, malevolent spirits, obstacles, warfare and violence, famine and starvation, then remember your promise that simply to think of you will immediately consume all such suffering. We implore you from the depths of our hearts, O Lord of Orgyen. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. To practice devotion, discipline, and generosity, to liberate the mind through hearing the Dharma, and to have dignity, self-control, and knowledge. Make these 7 noble human qualities penetrate the minds of all sentient beings, and so bring peace and happiness to the world. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. When oppressed by illness, suffering, and unwanted circumstances, falling prey to harm and obstruction from the negative and demonic forces, threatened by fire, water, journeys of great danger, when this life is spent and death arrives, at all these times we have nowhere to turn except to you. Care for us with your great compassion, O great Orgyen Guru. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled.
Any Chiranchen Namjo, Nang, usually Kapsu, and it's also Yamlin Chene, Chuan Tabaina, the 제르지 아니 마타바 이나야 아미데바 시시 아크니 바데당 소치야 되다 취스야 돼 당내 망보지 시에 돼 취스야 돼 소수 심준도야 돼 라공야 돼 소수 생게 유망그 님보라 님바 땅야 돼 소수 유망그 님보다 단쟁그 님보라 다때 뺏게 짐보리.
Okay, so you can do this practice in full like this at home if you like. Otherwise, you can simply recite the Amitabha mantra. But in any case, as I always say, the purpose of Dharma is to subdue our minds. The purpose of bringing the afflictions and delusions in our mind under control, under our own independent control, our free will. And so that's really what the purpose of a deity practice is, of retreats, of reciting mantras. It's for subduing our own mind. It's for being able to, in freedom of choice in the way we want to direct our attention, rather than being a slave to delusions, afflictions in our mind. So always remember that whatever we're doing in terms of practice, it's meant to reduce the anger, the attachment, the ignorance in our own mind.
다때 많이 봐 아니 지 인바지게 소수 니몽그 님보라 마송아케 취직 또 남부 취 인시나 다때 취 많이 봐리 배나 가담베 게비시니나베 다 라곤 나다 레지고니 산차와 나게고니 힘바다야 아니 생고고니 곰자바 령아 이승게 취간듯이 제바이나야 차마도 유몽고 님보를 놓고지 유몽고 님보를 손에 취래시 유몽고 님보 마소나 취 말이시네 참 뜨가라는 자유지.
And if it doesn't fulfill that purpose, then no matter what form it takes, then it's really not Dharma, as the ancient Kadampa masters said, whether it's physical prostrations or other physical Dharma practice or verbal recitation of mantras or prayers, meditation of any kind. If it acts as the antidote to the disturbing states of mind, the deluded states of mind, then it's Dharma. Otherwise not.
다치 취스야 돼. 지와스마 케랑나 지와스마 야보차야 돼. 개침보리. 다때 가시 마찬가 동네양 매야보지 용토바. 가서 매야보지. 다 남부 출리 쇼파데게 고추나 랍드송나 지와스마라 야보슈야. 지와스마 케링게 요나. 가시 지와스마 케링게 미나 첸들리 틴토라 매야보지 다 타나야. 다 취제릭 고대 추걸.
So for Buddhists who believe in reincarnation, the future lives are very important, and Dharma practice should ensure the well-being and the progress of those future lives. But if in case someone doesn't accept that, then the purpose of Dharma practice is to be a good person in this life, to improve the quality of our actions and our being in this very lifetime.
네 지난주 자마라 레자게인스 레와슈게인스 다 지난주 첸딜리 떼인데 돌아 매야보지 송아지.
So that's my hope for all of you, that you can be really positive people for this life.
아니 들어가라.
On page 71, the long mantra, I think you've said in the past it's very powerful, and one of the reasons the practice is considered so powerful is because of this mantra. And I was wondering if you could translate it with David here into English a little bit.
대마 좀 진실해 주세요. 그때 나모리나 따야야 나모 방가와테 나모리나 따야 세야데 콘조스는 주벌주바 아니 나모 방가와테 세야데 방가와테 세야데 빈시파 다 산지 좀 딘데 빈시방 공부 오빠도미 발라 산살로 세야한다 근데 지금 공부 오빠미 그 싱하 차차와지 뜨드나나 근데 지요라.
Okay, so it starts out Namo Ratnatrayaya, so homage to the three jewels. So this is an homage to the three jewels of refuge, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. And then Namo Bhagavate is an homage to Buddha Amitabha, to the Tathagata, to homage to Buddha. So that's included in this mantra.
Tang gombo ba mi tang gombo ba mi la cho se an tang gombo ba mi ko tan chi pa de la tin ne am tam tin te am tan gamana ta de ke ani so su ngarang ke ju ke chi de pa ta de pa de chama de da ne ani ta de chi ta de na pa che de chi sa ri nga ke ta re ji de ko ka re si na ye ke ma wa de ja ke sanskrit de chan re ji de ma Rishi Jagona Kasando, the Yuma Kaleng, Samutan, and Rishi Jatuli chickens.
So at the moment, I won't give a complete translation of all the words one by one. This is Sanskrit, so I would need to do a little bit more preparation for that. But in general, this is an appeal to Buddha Amitabha and his entourage to purify us of all negativity.
Yeah.
I would like to Buddha could explain to us about prostration of outer and inner and secret meaning of, so that some people have questioned why we do prostration.
아니 니카시에게 나서 가르치는
사퇴해야 돼.
아니 친낭상 자기가 거.
알아.
자세히 거. 소로나스.
사 차를 써야 돼. 별게라 사 차지게 사 차려야 돼. 고다 방 아주 고도네. 고다 쓰기도 와. 고다 쓰나 땅에 잡주고 요래. 는 고추랑 그 빵을 야는 드레니 존데 내 줄을 잡주고 있어. 사 차를 써야 돼. 고도 봐. 다 들리지?
고도 방아서
고도 쓰나 땅 고다 쓰고 요래. 고다 쓰도 땅내 드레니 존데 줄랑 잡내를 짜기 있어. 고다 쓰도 는 고추랑라 야는 다 줄랑 가르치나 드레네. 다치 내 줄랑 잡내를 짜기 있어 안다지.
So the main gist of it is that we completely entrust ourselves. It's a symbol that we're saying, this is the direction I want to take. I'm fully entrusting myself to you for guidance, for protection. And so, touching my feet to my head to your feet, it's a symbol of completely entrusting oneself.
다 산차를 세도 자네 되는지 당 은혜가 산차를 가서 가서 차수 열때라 간다지 삼로 땅거 열으시네 열지 권조스당 아니 라당 아니 라마라서 봐 되는지 산차가 열.
So we think of in front of us the objects, those to whom we're prostrating, the Buddhas, the Gurus, the meditational deities.
대 열니보텔라 산차나 나랑 그 줄라 수남 정거요.
And as a result of doing this, of bowing before the holy beings, it creates merit or a positive energy in our mind.
대가 수남이 정거요. 아니 대다 냠데 아니 출랑게 다치 라마라 사만찬은 르마송삼바 다 치라라 사만찬은 르마송삼바 치라라 나랑 그 고속 치듯이 다티 마제는 르마송삼바는 지 거도 산찬은 마네와리 다 산살리 값을 조대 소수 뉴몽바 추용수 좀바 공덕시바 난신리 추 참아대 뉴몽고 님볼은 저거래 뉴몽고 님볼은 저도 뉴몽바 동아 이 님볼은 저도 뉴몽 동아가 나니 아저기 님볼라 산차를 써야 돼 산차야 돼 아저기 님볼라 무지고는 로요리 무지고네 코랑.
So, when we are thinking of prostration, we don't want to feel forced about it. But then, on the other hand, if we think, "Why am I bowing? You know, my nature is really the same as is Buddha." And although that's true, at the time of making prostration, is a time to reduce our pride. And among the five delusions, it's the pride that is reduced, is remedied by the act of bowing, by taking refuge and prostrating.
대단 냠드 다들 망보시야 다들 뭔가 뉴뉴시야 여기 강다장 산탈이 값을 야권 조선로 산탈이 지란주 줄에 마치 줄에 수나 토바당 아니 삼노 찍다는데 소수 나자기니 뭐 나자르시야데 킹드 요나 아니 뭐르시네 예거시네 뭐로와지 코랑 나자지 말안주시 찍 로탄 코랑의 캔사지 요라 근데 인도자네 나자 코랑 무지니 몰로 하요르시 야권 조선로 산탈이 랑라 수남 정왔다 아니 산사와더니 나자기니 몰로야
So
there's
there's a lot to say about it, but these are the main things to remember. That prostrating, it creates positive energy in our own mind, merit, by which all things spiritual and worldly can go better, if we have merit. And on the other hand, it acts as that antidote to the pride and arrogance. Is that it's acting like what Rinpoche was showing there, the person that's very inconsiderate of others and not concerned with anything except their own self-importance. So that's a problem we want to counteract by prostration.
And the American method so Chiranzola Goyala exosax and the Sine Drogo Atin Sina Chindosa that the Cortella. The Chigo Mari Koran Sansana, Lopok Anton at the end of Sansana, Zopo John that the call like Beckson Agudis.
And plus, you could avoid the cost of going to the fitness club. You'd be able to get all that exercise just right there, in your own home. So this is a side benefit, of course.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do the practice sitting next to you and being in the grace of the teacher. And weeks go by and the practice starts to get more and more difficult to continue. Do you have times to a way to keep up the practice and keep it strong in my heart, so that when you are gone, I can.
Not Lama Tarimbo you did, Sani. That's what Nyamlendi Duru Gres. Tanyabalish Nyamlen Chena. Pay up or res. Any Lama Tarins Shubekala. Any Nyamlen
Duru
Young and Yaki Tanyala Garage Tashi Gariche.
Lama Nyam do you know and dra mina and da. Chura Yamni City Capsule. Lama Churan Luther Trumajin the Taparaki Churanyam the U Samachine. Lama Go Shona Yaboyo Maris. Lama Tereng Sulendong is of Subsequent Saba. Lama Sanetel Milikas Ota, Lama Ming, Karachina, Chesakanjon Ladis in Yedena. Jixina, Nanda Lama Chilangushi, Yundo Kawamari, the Lama Mushi Chinchina, learn to Taparaki Zitagudis. The day the Lama Go Show at the Yaboyo Mari, Lama Yam the U Samasine.
So the remedy to that is just to feel that the Guru is with you all the time. Because otherwise, if we're to act differently, when we get in front of the Guru, then act all kind of, devoted, and then as soon as we get away at home, start to relax, and think, the Guru's not around now, I can do whatever I feel like doing. And, that's not a good way to act. So rather than that, be just aware of the Guru being present with you, because in fact, I wouldn't claim to have clairvoyance, but there are many gurus who do, and if they're going to see exactly what your attitude is anyway. So you might as well just realize that and feel that they are right there with you all the time anyway.
Lama la tepa you get a massive sunam chimboris. Namju Jimba Yonti Kayangala use some commandote. Narang Tav Lama la tepa chisi use. Chansona in a Lama sort of sway, Chiranchi chiting her wang. Any tea long shoe. Tangone Chiran to send the European Lama security, the day that I teach our Lama de la Namju Sin in the yarn. And if Lama the Sahaga Chunia Messi Caps, Lama and Yamda. Lama Yuna Yamda, Lama Mina Yang, Tatakon the Shebanaji. Lama Luther Tremajin to the you, somebody down, but you to the Lama Samotana. By the catching boys.
So just feel like the Guru is always with you. Like your shadow, No, I feel, and we in general feel in Tibetan Buddhism that faith in the Guru, that living representative from whom you received empowerments, commentaries, transmissions, the faith and the aspiration and devotion you feel for them in the context of Tantrayana, the secret mantra practice, is the most precious of all qualities. And I don't claim to have any qualities, but except for this feeling of devotion for my Guru. And so, like I was saying, just to keep the Guru always present with you, this is one of the best qualities.
Okay. And that the Hajimala Chuchishia, the Kasanga Tones.
So we'll see you this Friday for the last session of teaching.
I think that they didn't have Jimala Tilamambochi Kideota, San Jose and Rogoyo, the Los Angeles, this Hachan Rogoyo, Lega Mambochi.
So I have a lot of business to take care of this week, going to San Francisco and Los Angeles, so I'll be away a bit. So see you after that.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Arigato.